Hi guys, my name is Meads. This is going to be a review for Play Art Sky DC variant. And now we have Catwoman. And this is designed by Tetsuya. So this kind of follows along when they made Tetsuya's Batman. Yep, that expensive thing. Anyways, this one it's a little bit expensive as well. Actually, it is expensive. But it's Catwoman. Got me intrigued. And why not? Here we go. Here's the box art. Really cool. She has this purple visor here, which is really intriguing. I like it. And it seems like she has a tail, as well as a pistol. And it, as most Play Art Sky boxes, it is windowed with magnets. Here's the inside. We got a variety of hands, the whip, tail, and we have a little bit of bio here. The thief who stole the city's heart, and there's more to it. And maybe you can just pause the video and read on it. Really cool. Moving on to the back. Here's more stuff on here. So this is the second one. Batman is the first. We're not sure if they're gonna continue this. It'll be interesting to see Joker or even Harley Quinn for Tetsuya's design. It's gonna be a little bit more morbid, probably. Actually, this one's not that crazy looking as the Batman, but that's pretty much it for the box art. Then let's take a look inside. All right, we got Catwoman here, and very interesting the way they designed, or how Tetsuya designed this. Really cool. In terms of color scheme, we have that purple, kind of like violet on the hair. Then you kind of have this, like the stockings, like the brown, you know, for that inside layer. Other than you get the black armor all throughout. It's a mixture. We have a matte black here on the boots. Then you have the glossy black, and with highlights of silver at the edges. And again, you have this kind of like a brown color here. Really cool. And you have some metallic purple here, you know, aside from the face. So yeah, very interesting the way this is designed. Now, going over articulation, we have the neck here. It's double jointed from the base of the body or the torso, and then to the base of the head. It feels like her head, it's way too up. The neck, it's a little too long, but it's actually not too bad. The hair kind of balances it out, but it does look like she has an elongated neck. Yep. I like this visor or the helmet here. It's matte finish all throughout. Then you got the visor here. It does have a number 3 on here. I zoom in, as you can see. And also, I was wondering, can you flip the visor up? Seems like there's something inside. And yes, you can. And this will reveal her face. And you got some nice details there. She got brown eyes. Yep, quite nice. There we go. I just adjusted the brightness of my camera setting. Yeah, it's quite great. And I think even up to the top, it's molded in. But that's as far as you can move the visor up. So that's really cool. Now moving on, we have the hair here. It's in that ball joint, single ball joint, and that alone, it's a little bit troublesome to move this around. You basically only have up and down, not so much side to side. Yeah. So kind of wish there's more articulation on that hair. Then yeah, you have this side here. Also, a little bit of a hair on the side. Not much. It's flexible, but you can't really move it aside. You should just drape down on her shoulder. Now, for the shoulder plates, I don't think this is all put together. It is a little bit flexible here. In terms of articulation, you can go as high as that. You do have that shoulder joint, which you're able to move it around. I mean, you can play around with a swivel here. There's a little bit of a swivel. That's about it. I don't think you can move forward. I mean, this is as much as she can, but she's still able to reach her other shoulder. So I think that's really good for what we need of her mobility. Still makes her agile. Then you have the torso area here, and I still have some of that mold release. There we go. Shoulder, or actually the torso area, not too bad. Not so much for the gaps. I mean, that's kind of one thing about Play Art Sky, the gaps. On the back here, you got the nice design on the vertebra. It's kind of like metallic black, kind of like gunmetal. And moving on, we have the tail here. Now the tail is just pegged in with this. And it just pegs in right there. And there is a waist joint there. As we can see, there's a little bit of gap, but with her color scheme of all black there, I guess it's alright. So you got that mobility there. And going with the hips, you got that ravaging joint. Not so well. There we go. I was just waiting for it to. Yeah, it's ratcheting, but you should get a lot of mobility here. She could probably do the splits. It just matter if I try to get that joint to. There we go. So she can do a high kick without problems, and you're able to swivel this around. So you just gotta find the right spot for it to bend. Otherwise, you're gonna be bending it the wrong way. So that's that. This whole waist area is flexible. Speaking of which, the butt area, which is probably one of the highlights of the figure, but also one of the bads, because her butt is separate. Seems like there's a butt armor here. Yeah, I could kind of see why they've done this. For one, it's really hard to have that crevice there if they are part of each leg. And try to get that all molded in together, it's gonna look horrible. Not to mention, they might have to mold this a little bit more. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit more complicated, hence why they probably just did this. Put a cover on top, just make it a lot simpler, I suppose. But it does suffer from visual in certain, like this. You're not gonna be displaying her with this pose. Unless you can be, well, for the most part, you want to display her facing front. Yeah, but it's just an unfortunate with the design on that part there. I wish they could have done it differently. Maybe it will look better with the butt cheek on each leg. Who knows? Anyways, moving on. Enough of the butt. You have the holster here. You get the pistol. Pistol is this matte black color. Nothing fancy on this one. That's it. There's some engraving here, which I cannot tell, but that's it. That simple gun. You got the holster here. It's pegged. You can even take that out. Knee bend. You get this much, a little over, probably 120 degrees. Not so bad. They are in a smaller joint. This is kind of like well, a little bigger than the elbow, but for Batman, the bigger figures, it's probably the elbow joint. So it doesn't. How do I put this? It doesn't give you much resistance as if you're accustomed to the other ones. Then moving on, we have the ankle joint here. And I think that's pretty much it. You have the tip of the foot. You can angle that. That's typical for Play Art Sky. It's not bad. It doesn't really take out much in terms of aesthetic look, having that to be tilted. And you have the heels here, quite long but not long enough. If you have her standing, it's just gonna fall back. You definitely need to have the base with this. I'm just lazy to build the one, or to build the one she has. I might have to if I want to display this, or just probably lean on the wall. But yeah, so far articulation wise, not so bad. I mean, things could have been better. And I think I kind of forgot to go over the arms here. So the arms, elbow bend, 90 degree. Then you have your wrist joint. And definitely you can do some awesome poses with this. Yeah. Alright, I have Catwoman leaning on there. So moving on, let's go over the accessories. You're gonna have a pair of hands right here. And this is to hold, it's kind of hold that or shaped differently, but definitely one of this is for the pistol. And where did that pistol go? Oh, I have it holster back there. So let me grab this. And there we go. Get the pistol there. And just put this on. Straight bag, very easy. And there we go. You get the pistol. Really nice. Alright, so aside from this hands, a pair of them, we can take this out. There's another set of hands, which are these. One of this is to hold the whip. Now, I'm not sure if the whip is her tail right now, and it just opens up. But, actually, let me see. Could probably hold this. Yeah, there we go. But there is a separate accessory for an actual whip. Now, this whip is quite spiky. There's no joint on this. It's just one long piece. Very flexible. And it's not really sharp, but you got all these nicely molded spikes. Really nice. This will work well here. And just kind of push this in here. There we go. You get the spike, or the whip. And depending on where you post it, yeah, you can do a lot of things with this. In terms of posing. And I'm going to swap this out. There is another hand. So this is one of each. There's only one for the right hand. There's only one for the left hand for this particular hand. Yep. So this one you could probably, again, with the different poses that you want to do with this. And lastly, we have another pair of hands. And for that one, I'm just going to take this out. And we have this particular hand where we have the cat claws. Yep. We're just going to put this on here. There we go. To be honest, I kind of wish it's a little sharper. It doesn't look menacing from the looks of it right now, but yeah, definitely could have been better if the tips were a little sharper. But they are flexible. And you got cat claws for Catwoman. There we go. And definitely a lot of cool poses with that one as well. Yep. And I think that pretty much it covers all the accessories. Really cool. Alright, we have Catwoman and Batman here. Again, they're great, designed by Tetsuya Nomura. Very interesting design. It's really dark. Well, I like it. Catwoman is a nice addition. And, surprisingly, I've been collecting Player Sky Batman figures, I think because of their Timeless series. I like armored personnel, and Batman is the guy for that. I've been I've been getting them. I'm not really a big fan of Batman, but this is one of those designs that you just appreciate and how cool it is. Yep. And also, I got this from Tatsu Hobby as a special order. They do have a Player Sky distributor. You can always send them an email at info@tatsuhobby.com, or I'll provide the link down below for inquiries. Yep. And if you're looking to buy this, it is quite expensive. Probably the number one reason why I don't recommend them. Yeah, it's just too expensive. Unless you have the extra cash, or you're a really big fan of Batman and you save up to buy this awesome figures. Batman is about $250. Yep. I'm not sure now what the pricing goes. It's about there, maybe less, but it's over 200 bucks. Catwoman is about 130 to 150, depending on where you get her. Yeah, and yeah, for some weird reason, Player Sky's price is going up, probably from demand, or people are willing to pay that premium price for these figures. But nonetheless, I really like them, hence why I collect the Player Sky. They're really nice figures for the most part. They're great display piece. They're big. Catwoman here is about 10.25 inch tall. Batman here is 11.5. Yeah, definitely tall figures. But if you like to play around with figures, this is probably not the one for you. They're made to be displayed or just take pictures with. You might want to look into getting some of the SH figure arts, or maybe some of the domestic Hasbro Batman figures, which are in a 1/12 or 6-inch scale. Anyways, that's about it for this review. Hope you guys like it. If you have any questions, let me know, particularly on this figure. I'll try my best to answer that for you. Until then, this is Meads. Thanks for watching.